No big plans for the next few days. Got just enough power to keep my phone and camera charged for about 4 days, and my wild camping gear and some cash to keep us in food and drink. So we're travelling lightweight so we can move fast through the woods. We'll probably do about 50, maybe 60 miles over the next few days. We'll see how it goes. But I can guarantee we're going to see some amazing woodlands and also some great views over to the South Downs. So now we're just going to head up to the North Downs. We're up on the North Downs now, and we're just about to enter my favourite ancient woodlands. Absolutely full of ancient yew trees, some of them over 1,000 years old, I'd imagine. Yeah, really strange, creepy woodlands, but something magical about it as well. Call this one the Bone Collector. Nice, the sun's come out. It's getting a bit chilly in amongst the yew trees. There's not much light that gets through them. We're heading out of the yews now and going to check out the view and then onto a village called Shear. It's actually where a wedding scene or a church scene was filmed for 4 weddings and a funeral. So yeah, we'll check out the church once we're there, and then after that we need to find somewhere to camp, and then tomorrow morning we're going to head to Leaf Hill Place and check out all the rhododendrons and azaleas and all the other flowers that I can't pronounce. Yeah, should be quite interesting. But look at this view. We're at Newlands Corner. Not bad at all. Does get really busy up here though. We're heading this way along the North Downs and to those hills in the distance, but I think we'll end up over there tomorrow, Pitch Hill and Homerew Hill, before heading to Leaf Hill. Yep, fair bit of ground to cover, but we haven't got to rush too much. do a bit of a chill. Take your pack off. Yeah. Try not to pull your head off. Sit on the bench, shall we? Eat my pasty that I've had in my pocket all morning. Get you some dinner as well. Over here, can't you? Enjoy the view. Pasty from the butcher's this morning. As it's still early, about 2:10, we're going to head to Pitch Hill, which is basically where those trees end, the top of the trees there, and along the ridge to round about there. But first, we're going to head to the silent pool and check that out, which is just down the bottom of this hill. The silent pool is that way, but I'll just remember where we are. Who wants to hear the Alien song again?
Nobody told me there were gonna be aliens on this walk. Green rice, track light, leaf hair, quiet. Footsteps on gravel, fern line, grey shine. Still aliens on this walk. Aliens on this walk.
Any excuse to use that Alien song, I'm going to use it. Right, the silent pool, here we come. It's about half a mile at the most.
Metal, water. Silent, cold frame, hello.
We're at the silent pool, just down these crooked steps, and it will be revealed. Crystal clear water. Getting a drink, oh, nice. Get you some more in a minute. In the right conditions, the water or the reflection is nice and blue. We're covered in blossom at the moment, and there are some trout in here as well. Well, there used to be. shot a drone video probably 8 years ago, something like that, and I'll put that up on the screen now. It was better conditions back then. Drink. Some more. Where would you rather live? The cottage or the church? Because both of them I lived in. How's that for a setting? By that busy road though, can't have everything, can you? Those clouds look a bit threatening. I'm glad I've got my tarp with me today. There's no rain forecast, but we all know you can't always rely on that. Go around. What do they know? Looks like the weather could be changing according to those clouds. Stratocumulus. We'll see. Still quite early. What's the time? It is 3:15 and we are going that way. This is the church as featured in The Holiday and not For Weddings and a Funeral, as I said earlier, and also Bridget Jones apparently. But yeah, not bad. It's very busy here and there's a few people inside, so we didn't go in and film. It was open. But yeah, we need to crack on. We're going to head to Pitch Hill, or maybe we're going to skip Pitch Hill and head to Homerew Hill. We'll see. Yeah, we've got about 4 hours until dark. We need to find somewhere to camp. We're going this way. Autumn's trained not to chase sheep. If she finds one, she just comes back to me. This one's very friendly, or stupid. You don't care, do you, Autumn? Hmm? You don't care. You have a little sniff. Good girl, aren't you? You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. There's Big Mama. Very nice, but we're not going that way. That's completely the wrong direction. We're going up this dusty path. Not for long. How nice is that? Almost at Pitch Hill now, about another half a mile probably. I've never camped on Pitch Hill before, and there's a good chance there won't be anywhere. So I'm just looking around here, and there will be a flat spot in these woods somewhere. We're currently in Winterfold Woods. But yeah, we'll find somewhere in here if we need to. I always underestimate how far Pitch Hill is from where we were earlier. I forget about a big chunk of woods. So we're probably about a mile away. Where I said about half a mile earlier, we're about a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles away. But I've still got plenty of time, plenty of daylight, but I am quite sleepy. I could easily fall asleep right now. But we will crack on. Not a bad place for a windmill. Here we are, coming up to Pitch Hill. Doesn't look like there's anyone here for a change. Going to open up to an amazing view. Check out the hot air balloon. Look at that. Oh, we're on Pitch Hill, by the way. And beyond that hot air balloon is the South Downs. and over there is Blackdown and the Temple of the Winds. That's where we were on the last video. I think I've said that about 3 times already today. But yeah, what a view. We just need to find somewhere to camp. I wouldn't mind somewhere with a sunrise, which is in that direction, but I think we're going to end up in the woods somewhere because, yeah, as you can see, we're on a big hill. So it's nearly 8 o'clock. We need to find somewhere to camp. This will do. It's quite near a path, but it's not a well used path, and we're both pretty sleepy. Autumn has decided this is where we're camping. She's planted herself down there under that rhododendron. She's tired. We've both been up since really early, I don't know, 6 o'clock or something. I'm not sure how many miles we've done, something like 18. I'll check it once we're set up. But yeah, gonna put the tent here. Bring you back in a bit. I've cleared the top layer of leaf litter just to reduce the chance of ticks, and then in a minute I'm going to check my boots, make sure there's no ticks in the bottom of my trousers. Don't know if the camera's picking it up actually, but I've removed quite a lot of leaves just by sweeping it with my feet. But yeah, actually quite flat here, and the sunrise will be over there somewhere, so we might get some colour in the morning if I'm awake. Yeah, let's get this tent set up. We were both tucked up in bed, absolutely shattered. Been a long day, and we did, what was it, 19.4 miles, 42,000 steps, so not too bad. A bit further than I wanted to do really, but never mind. Not a bad view of the woods. We're really high up here, and we're under the flight path, unfortunately. Never mind. I can sleep through airplanes. I heard a tawny owl just a minute ago as well. Yeah, see you in the morning. I had a really good sleep last night, 8 hours. Definitely needed that. And now, oh yeah, I didn't wake up for sunrise. It was like about 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, slept through that. But yeah, we're heading down to Pease Lake now. Gonna grab something to eat, absolutely starving, and also grab something just for the rest of the day. Get Autumn some dinner as well, and then head on to Leaf Hill. I think we'll go to somewhere called Friday Street. There's some really cool sessile oaks there. Yeah, I love that place. So yeah, head to Friday Street first. Probably or possibly via Homerew Hill. I'm not sure. I need to think about it. Think about the route. We're almost at the top of Homerew Hill. Not far to go now, but up here there's a nice nice view. I thought she was going to jump on the bench then. Come here, hop. Yeah, good girl. You know what to do, don't you? Come on in. She's been on the lead for the last hour because I've just given her something to eat. Hopefully it'll brighten up later. Can't really see much. We're gonna head on to the top of Homerew Hill. Go. And she's gone. There's a bench here with a nice view. How's that? You can just about see the South Downs there in the distance. Look at that through the haze. And over here, that's Hascombe Hill. That's where the stone circle is, just the other side of that. And we were camping last night in the woods up there somewhere, the other side of the valley. So yeah, I think I'm going to send the drone up and we'll have a look at the view properly. Got nice rhododendrons there. They're beautiful. But there will be a lot more rhododendrons later on in the video. One of the best places for it that I know coming up. How's that for a view? There's Blackdale again. You can see it from literally everywhere around here. And the South Downs again in the distance. And we're heading eventually up to Leaf Hill there. And then Leaf Hill Place, which is this house here. And that's where all the rhododendrons are. Basically in their back garden. It's just starting to rain a little bit. Oh yeah, we're on Homerew Hill now. Look at that. What a view. Go this way. Quite close to Gatwick Airport, so yeah, there is a lot of air traffic around here. pretty cool church here. And then I think we're going to go find a pub, resupply with some water and maybe a bit of food before heading on to Friday Street. But yeah, let's check out this church. Walk through the graveyard. Starting to rain again. Look at that. Quite imposing. You've got 2 sticks now. You got 2 sticks now. Again? You're going to get it? You going to let me have it? I thought so. Not thrown it yet, still got it. Spin. Spin. And spin. One more. No, no more then. These bluebells are definitely dying off now, although these aren't seeded just yet. Getting there. Okay. Bless you. Go. Go. Not bad. Look at that. Go on, go. No, I'm not throwing that. Mind my legs. We're at Friday Street. We've been to the pub and had a burger and chips. I'll stick a picture of that on the screen. It was nice. The burger was really nice. A lot posher than what I normally make. But it definitely could have been more chips. But yeah, now we're heading up to Leaf Hill. And there should be an amazing view. Well, there will be an amazing view if the weather stays okay. And Leaf Hill Tower as well, but that's shut, so we won't go up there. You can't take dogs up there anyway. It's open tomorrow from I think 11 till 4, 11 till 5, and on Sunday. Hang on, wait. It did snap, but right, stay there. I'll make it smaller. Maybe not. Come here. Go on, go. Yeah, so Leaf Hill Tower next, and then we're going to drop down from Leaf Hill and find a camping spot. I've got somewhere in mind. It's by the Bluebells that we filmed a couple of weeks ago. And then in the morning we're going to head to Leaf Hill Place with the rhododendrons, azaleas and all the other trees that I don't know the name of, but it should be quite pretty there, lots of colour. Yeah, I'll bring you back in a bit. Cuckoo. There's a wood pigeon. That's typical, it stops. Maybe we'll catch one later. Go! Go! Quick, quick, quick! Daddy, throw it. Come on. Go. Go. One more. Go. Go. Leaf Hill Tower in golden hour. Look at that. And we've got the place to ourselves at the moment. There were a bunch of screaming kids here 5 minutes ago, but can't hear them anymore. Have a quick walk around it, and then we're going to head down the hill and find our camping spot. Not a bad view, but these trees are grown up now. And the National Trust are a bit slack in trimming them. So there won't be a view here for much longer. You have to pay £3 something to go up the tower. Right. Let's go, Missy. Let's go. Go camping, shall we? I got the tent set up pretty quickly. So many mozzies out there. Luckily this tent has got a lot of mesh, so it's nice and breathable. And that's where the sunrise will be, just through those trees there. They're not a bad spot, quite flat, but yeah, just a lot of mozzies. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning. This is where we were camped last night. Not a bad spot. Other than the plains, it's quite peaceful, and we're surrounded by redwoods. But yeah, we're just packing up, and we're going to head on to Leaf Hill Place, the most colourful place this time of year that I know. I don't normally film walking along roads, but look at this. Very pretty. And windy, sweeping roads. But there's been a bit of a change of plan. We were going to do another 2 nights, but we're heading back to base camp via Leaf Hill Place. Wait for these cars. On a bike. Morning. And yeah, so change of plan. We're heading back to base camp via Leaf Hill Place because Autumn was sitting outside the tent. I was just chucking a ball and some sticks around for her this morning, and there was a couple of gunshots, and she's trained to come back to me when there's gunshots because she's scared of them, and she leapt into the tent and put a claw straight through my inflatable mattress. So I've got Patch with me and could possibly fix it, but I don't want to risk that because it's literally a slice of about 1 inch long, and although we're in the woods and the ground's not that hard, it's not like being up on a mountain when your inflatable mattress fails. When you're sleeping on rock, I still would rather get back to base camp and have a good night's sleep rather than being interrupted by going down every 5 seconds. Morning. And yeah, so we've got, I think, about 25 miles to do today, maybe 20, I'm not sure exactly. I know the way, but I've not mapped it. But yeah, so let's go find Leaf Hill Place first. We're at Leaf Hill Place, rhododendron woods, and hopefully they will be in bloom. way too hot for this place. Isn't it? Stay. Good girl. Stay. You've been a good girl. 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 Come here. Come here. Up. Right, stay. This way. Smells so good in here, so many different scents, but we need to get a move on. We need to head to Peace Lake to get me some caffeine of some sort, maybe a coffee or an energy drink, we'll see, and then up onto the North Downs and back to base camp. So yeah, it's about 4.5 miles cross country to Peace Lake, so that'll take about an hour and a half, maybe something like that, with filming. Point. Check out this beech tree. It always looks amazing when the sun's out. So cool. A quick tour around it. Don't need to cross that one. Although I was tempted. Come on. Meadows are full of daisies at the moment. And still the old dandelion. Oh, we're heading to Farley Heath now. There's a Roman, is it burial? No, it's not a burial ground, it's a Roman villa. But nothing there, it's literally just a bit of grass. Beautiful. What a day. Proper hot at the moment. So we're going to just find somewhere in this pine forest to chill for a bit in the hammock. Let Autumn take her pack off for a bit. She must be boiling. So let's just have a look in here. I've only got my mini hammock, so we're limited to the distance between the trees, but yeah, we'll find somewhere in here. Just get off the path a little bit. This way. I've never been in these particular woods before. If we can find somewhere with a view, that'd be amazing. There's someone's house down there, so I won't go that way. Come! Come! Oh, we just head this way a bit. We don't want to disturb anyone. We've scrapped the hammock idea. There's just too many bugs everywhere in amongst those pines, and there's not much wind through there. So we're going to crack on to the stream at the bottom of St Martha's and then head up to the St Martha's church, and I've got a hammock spot that I know with a nice view on the way up there. So yeah, just going to head down into this valley now, across some fields, and also there's some water troughs where Autumn can get a nice drink. I say nice, I wouldn't want to drink it, but she's fine. So yeah, on we go down this path. Go around this tree. I don't want all the caterpillars attaching themselves to me and bring you out in a nasty rash. A lot of caterpillars this time of year. Good for the birds. They love them. Nice juicy treat. Right, we're coming up to a farm, so you've got to go on your lead, missy. Haven't you? Sit. Good girl. Save some for the horses. Done. Good girl. Heading that way. Down. Down. Stay. That's where we're heading. Up to St Martha's Hill and St Martha's Church. First, we need to cross a railway track, cross a bridge, down into the valley, and then weave our way up to the top via the what's it called, the North Downs link. It zigzags up that hill. But you'll see that in a bit as I film it, as we go up it. Oh, that breeze is so nice. So nice. You want a stick? You want a stick? Yeah? Go on then, go find one. Go find it. Find a stick. Let's give Autumn a cool down. Take your pack off. Here's your ball. Ready? Somehow I've got a feeling I'm going to get cooled down as well. Don't lose it. Quick, get it. Good girl. She found this ball yesterday. Spin. Good girl. Go around. Good girl. I'm tempted to go in myself. Go around. Go around. Good. Quick. I have to get her to go around me. Otherwise, she gets to where the ball's going to go before the ball's going to get there. You're too quick, aren't you? And you end up losing it. You done? You finished? One more? Come on in. Get the ball. Right, she's had enough. So, yeah, I'm going to carry Autumn's pack. Otherwise, everything inside is going to get soaked, so I'll attach it to my backpack somehow. And then we're heading up to the church. Up there is where I'm going to set the hammock up. But for now, we're going to go up the North Downs link, this ancient drove road. One of my favourites. It's bricky and rocky and sandy, sunken, sessile oaks, lovely, and an amazing view at the top. And that's before you get to the church. It does get quite busy, so hopefully we don't get any horses or mountain bikers coming down. Go on. Go. Go. I'm not going to play on this hill. Need all the breath I can get. How was that for a view? The church there is in Albury, on the Albury estate. Beautiful Surrey Hills. And yesterday, was it yesterday? Can't even remember. I lose track of days. We walked up to Pitch Hill up there, and then across to Homerew Hill, down that valley first, and then through the woods, down another valley, and then up to Leaf Hill. Oh, we stopped at a pub actually as well, at Friday Street, near Friday Street. So yeah, look at that. Right, let's go find our hammock spot. Let's tie you up, Missy. If I don't tie her up, she's going to want to play. But it's chill time, isn't it? Good girl. Time to pack up. Still quite a few miles to go. Head back to base camp. Not a bad view. sand, it's difficult to walk up. Should let autumn pull me really. Drink. You had some? Okay, my turn. Right out. Bye. Yep, so this is St Martha's Church. Probably the best view from a church that I know of, certainly in the southeast. If you go down to Cornwall, there's some nice ones, and also in Wales, but in this area, definitely. We need to crack on though, because we are heading that way, behind those hills you can see just there. Probably about, I don't know, 10-12 miles, roughly, something like that. We went to the butcher's earlier, got some bacon, some sausages and some burgers, and got some buns as well to put all that in, so that's going to be delicious. Some proper mega burgers. Yeah, just got to cook it all up, and I'll bring you back in a sec once we're on the sausages. Disaster was struck. Only got 2 sausages. I asked for 4, so I'll be having word to the butcher when I see him, maybe on Friday. So yeah, gutted. But so I've got 2 sausages, 4 rashers of bacon, and 2 burgers. So there's still plenty of food. Oh, and some grated cheese. So yeah, 4 sausages. Maybe a bit much, but it would have been nice having 2 sausages split in each burger bun, but never mind. I'll live. First one's almost ready. Actually, I'm going to chuck the bacon in there just to heat it up again. Starving. Autumn's hiding, but she'll come out in a bit. Not bad, look at that. Just going to let the cheese melt a bit. A bit more. Almost out of ketchup, so I'm not going to have any in the first burger. Have some in the second one though. Ooh. Taste test. Mm. 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 Those burgers just cook perfectly every time. So nice. Mm. So yeah, I reckon this will be the end of the video. I've got so much editing to do. It's going to take a while, at least 2 days. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Good girl. We'll get some more in a minute. Get some more in a minute. Yeah. Can hoover up all the leftovers. All the droppings. Oh no. You gonna get it? Go on in. Go on in. Go on, you can figure it out. Go on, get it. Go on in, get it. I'm not getting it. You dropped it in there. Go on. Good girl. You won't get out there.